Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Jonathan Coase, and in today's free training, I'm going to show you how to verify the performance history of a product that you find on Clickbank. That way, you're not wasting your time, energy, and money putting a product in front of your target audience that's not going to convert. Now, with this, we're going to use it in conjunction with a strategy where we're getting free traffic. Now, this is similar to adswaps. If you're familiar with that strategy from safe swaps, that used to be combined with Udemy. But basically, you're trading traffic. So, in exchange for 200 leads, you'll send somebody else 200 leads. That would be adswaps. In this strategy, I'm going to show you how to apply that same concept without having to have a list. So in this case, you won't be sending your partner that you agreed to trade traffic with leads right away. You can send as little as 5, 10, or even 15 leads a day. But once you reach that number, that's when they'll send you your traffic. So you can use this strategy in conjunction with the products analytics tool. And then I'm going to show you how to track the links, because once you have agreement with your partner on, hey, I'll send you this certain amount of leads in exchange for your leads, you're going to want to be able to hold both of yourselves accountable and track the amount of clicks that's coming through on both sides. All right. So for the first part of this training, we're going to get started on our products analytics tool. And I actually have two other alternatives. If you remember in my previous video, I made a video on how to find a profitable product on a Clickbank using CB Snooper. So this is actually an alternative. So in the first part of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to use CB Engine. So let's go ahead and get started. So if I click on this group tab here, product analytics tool, it'll have this website come up. Now, this is CB Engine, is arguably one of the best product analytics tool when it comes to Clickbank. And the reason for that is because they've been around quite a while and they've been pretty consistent and reliable. Plus, it's free. So they do have a pro version, but for the example that we're using in this video, the free version is more than enough to be able to accomplish that we're trying to achieve here. So if you come to this main page, on the left hand side, you'll see where it says the Clickbank vendors, and then you'll see Clickbank products. Now, underneath this, you'll see stuff like the newest products, the ones with the best gains, the ones with the top gravity. And then on the right hand side, you actually have different filters that you put in. So, like if you put in a category, say cooking, food, and wine, and then you also have subcategories, so they show you just more detail, the sub niches, more like the subgenres. So you got barbecue, baking, cooking in this case here. So like, and also you have the keywords. So you can put keywords in, and then you can filter it by ones that have exact matches. So for an example, if you're in the green and gardening niche, you can put that in there, and then any product that has like those exact matches in the title, and then you can actually change those options here. So, and then you can look in whether you want the keywords to come out in the body or in the title of the product. Now, what I like to do is when I'm here, I like to go ahead and click on CB categories here. So as you're scrolling down this, you see all the different categories in Clickbank. And for each category, they'll show you how many products that each one has. So just for this example, we're going to go ahead and choose health and fitness. It's a pretty popular niche. I'll just click on any one of these. So diets and weight loss. So for this one, diets and weight loss has 136 products. And if I click on this, we have all of the different products come up, and this is one that I've actually promoted in the past, and this one as well. This is a pretty popular niche here. So what I'll do is I just click on averages. So what we can do after we sort it by averages, we can click on gravity, and that'll actually give us the top selling product with the highest gravity. Now, if you remember from my last video, gravity is basically how many Clickbank affiliates are promoting the product within the last 7 days. That's basically the gravity. And right now, in the last 7 days, the Smoothie Diet 21-day rapid weight loss program has the highest gravity. So if you actually even click on it, it'll give you some more information here. You can get your affiliate link right up top. It'll show you the gravity, whether it's going down or it's going up. In this case, it's going down. The average sale, the initial sale. So that this means if the average sale is the same as the initial sale, that basically means there's no upsells and there's no side sales or anything. It's just this commission here, which is fine. You can always sell something else as an upsell. You can have your own product. But yeah, this gives this information as far as like the product performance history, how popular it is. And yeah, so you have stuff that you can choose from, and this comes from the free option. Now you can upgrade a little bit more to kind of get like some further details. I'm assuming here, I've never used a pro version on this website before, but I'm assuming here it says name history. You can get any name changes, but that's not what we really need right here. So it'll show you the gravity, which is important, and the average sale and the initial sale here, and the average rebuild total. And like we said, there's no recurring commission. There's no upsell. So This is all really neat. Now we can get the affiliate link here. So according to this product is selling really well. It's worth selling. We're not going to waste our time, energy, and effort by placing this offer in front of our intended audience. So you can put your nickname in here and put what I recommend is to put a tracking ID so you know exactly where your sale comes from. Because if you place your tracking ID across several different platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, etc., and you make a sale, well, you're not going to know unless you put a tracking ID in where that sale came from. So I highly recommend that, say, if you place it underneath a YouTube video, just put whatever the name, or just abbreviate whatever the name of that video is, and then put YouTube right there so you know exactly where that sale came from. That's actually extremely important. So once you've done that, you create your hop link. Now we're going to go to the second part of this video. Now, before we move on, I do want to show you some alternatives, and I'm not going to go over them too extensively like I did here. But the second one you can try is CB Trends. They've been around for 10 plus years, as long as I can remember. And you can log in here. You can actually accomplish a lot of the same objectives here. You can get some good insight on Clickbank products. And the other one I actually made a video about this, 2 videos, is CB Snooper. These guys are pretty good as well. When you go to their main page, you get a lot of analytics for all the top products and the highest selling products in the last 7 days, etc., etc. So now that we're done with the product analytics tool, we're going to go ahead to the strategy that I mentioned called Clickbanking/Clickbank testimonials, which is basically the same thing. So this strategy is actually similar to adswaps in the sense where you can trade traffic. Now, not a lot of people are talking about this. It's suspected because not a lot of people talk about adswaps either. But if you're familiar with solo ads, you basically buy in clicks. You pay for clicks. You look at the calendar and you find a vendor who's selling clicks for your email list so that you're able to get more subscribers, or you can just send people to an offer. And I normally use solo ads in order to just build up my email list, or if I'm trying to increase awareness for my next product launch. And ad swaps is very similar to solo ads, except you're not just buying the clicks, you're actually sending clicks back to that other person. So you're trading clicks. It's essentially free. So say swaps is a place where you can do that. And but the question is, what do you do if you don't have a list? Say if you want to practice trading traffic, get some free traffic, but you don't have a list right now, or you're only able to send a certain amount of clicks per day. Well, that's where clickbanking comes in, and you can actually come to these groups. And if you type in Clickbank testimonials, I'll leave the Facebook search results here where it'll basically take you directly to the search results of Facebook where it says Clickbank testimonials. But this is essentially what you're looking for. And basically, so clickbanking is basically ad swaps, except you're not having to send the other person all of the leads right away. So in this case, you can send as little as 5 clicks per day. Whoever you agree to, you just send them the amount of clicks. And once you get to that number that you guys agreed upon, then they'll send you the clicks back. So it's a very convenient method for beginners, and I highly recommend it. So once you get your product, you analyze the performance history and you found something that's selling really well, you can use this free traffic strategy to send clicks to your leads. So you come in these groups and you contact any one of these people, and then after you guys fulfill your agreement with each other, they actually put the testimonials in here. So this is a great place to come to find people who is willing to do this strategy with you. It's completely free. All you gotta do is just have a source of traffic. It doesn't even have to be 100 clicks a day or 200 clicks a day. If you can just send them, you agree upon the number, say, hey, I want to get 200, and I'll send you 200. As soon as you're done sending them the 200 clicks, and you can do that through a variety of different methods, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, Quora, to get free traffic and send them clicks back, then they'll send you the full 200 clicks. So this is a great strategy, but the best way to do this is by tracking your links. So I'm going to share with you some link tracking tools you can use. Now, I've used ClickMagick and ClickMeter in the past. Personally, I'm more familiar with ClickMagick, but I've definitely used ClickMeter. But this is a very advanced service that you can use to track your links and where stuff is coming from, and they get into great detail here. I'm actually going to create an entire video around this. But if you don't already have click tracking service, and this goes even more in depth and it's more advanced than just the tracking service provided from Clickbank and the tracking ID, this tells you the sources of the traffic, where it's coming from. So if you have clicks coming from your vendor on the Clickbank testimonials group, then you want to make sure that you know how many clicks is coming in, and then you want to track how many clicks is going to your vendor. That way you can send them a report, say, hey, according to this link tracking service, I got this amount of clicks from you, and this is how many clicks I sent you. So you're able to track them. And there's actually another way of clickbanking where you can do multiple people at a time, clickbanking with rotators. And so I'll make a whole video around that. But you want to use this service, ClickMagick or ClickMeter, and I'll leave these in the tools below. But personally, I'm more familiar with ClickMagick, but I have used ClickMeter as early as 2017, and they're just as effective. You can get pretty much everything you need here. So if you go to the pricing, you'll see what I'm talking about as far as like how much it costs. It's about $30 a month if you're trying to track 2,500 different data points. You got 1 year worth of data storage. You have affiliate marketing tools. You got the A/B test rotator. They'll give you the full Excel spreadsheet. And obviously, if you go up to $99 a month, you have more that you can do. You have more trackers. You can track more domains, et cetera, et cetera. So $30 a month is really not bad. And I'll just show you the pricing for ClickMagick as well. I believe the reason why I chose these guys is because the person who was training me at the time, which I believe was Sean Baggery, he was using ClickMagick. But I did try ClickMeter, and I just stuck with ClickMagick because Sean only had tutorials for it at that time. But I do highly recommend trying both of them. Obviously, this one's a little bit more expensive, but in this case, you get 2 custom tracking domains. All right. So yeah, that'll pretty much be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Just to recap, we talked about how to verify a product's performance history, how to find the highest selling product by choosing the different categories and sorting them by averages, and then clicking on the individual product and checking out how much gravity and what the average sale is, which you can do on ClickBank. But with this tool, it shows you what's selling in the last 7 days and whether the gravity is going up or is going down. And you get like more specific details from these product analytics tool. And then we talked about clickbanking, which is a form of ad swaps where you don't have to have a full email list right now at the very moment in order to receive traffic. Now, so you can negotiate the terms of your agreement with your partner or your vendor with ClickBanking. All you have to do is just say, hey, so say if you want to send them 400 clicks and you don't have it right now, you can just say, hey, I'll send you such and such amount of clicks per day until I reach that number, and you guys make that agreement. And then once you reach that number, they'll send you the clicks, or vice versa. You can do it however you negotiate in your agreement. And you can use tools like ClickMagick and ClickMeter to track how many clicks that you're receiving and how many clicks is going out. And I also use these tools for a variety of other reasons in my internet marketing business. All right. So yeah, that'll pretty much be it. I hope you enjoy. If you like content like this, then I highly recommend that you check out my website in the description, jonathancoast.net. I talk about everything when it comes to getting more traffic and increasing sales. And be sure to check out the tools and the resources below in the description. I'll have everything that I covered in this training. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. See you then.